Time to welcome to the coverage for the first time tonight. A man who's got his own blog, his own photo in the paper, his own byline.
Before he talks, we need to discuss him. Go on, mention his name, but don't talk.
That's Chua.
Don't talk.
What?
Yet. He has got, Jim, his own photo
Gary,
now, a photo in the paper and a byline.
I'm disgusted.
Well, I don't know what's happened in my 12 years out of the game where media slowly, some people in the media becoming bigger than the game.
Morph.
And now it would appear that the statistician is starting to develop a persona that is way above their standing
Gary.
in this game.
Gary, the dwarf has morphed.
Ash, I think hats off to you, mate. You deserve everything you've got. You're doing an outstanding job.
He needs to bring us down.
And there is too much jealousy in this box.
I think the Chu Wolf show might have created this monster. Is my feeling at half time.
Appreciate
that. Thank got ahead of himself.
And what about scores from turnover? St Kilda?
They are lethal in that department for Carlton draft, Gary.
What do you mean lethal?
This season.
No,
Just
just lethal.
What's that
Not
mean?
a number, just lethal.
Oh, no.
Really?
You got to add colour to the stats, but they are one of the top three sides when it comes to scores from turnovers in the
Second.
In the
Second.
forward half.
There
Very
we go.
good, Ash. Very
Thank you.
good. That's turnovers in the forward half.
Lethal.
You're starting to get a real smug delivery about him, Chua. It's down on the boundary, thanks to Karcher, high pressure
Go and get
cleaners.
a coffee,
Howie.
Chua.
Talking about Chu, boys, I just thought I'd let you know I tuned in to his blog today and he got a couple of things wrong as far as Supercoach goes. You need to ask him, but let's just say the bloggers and Chu aren't on the best of terms at the moment.
Yeah, come on.
I railroaded many people's Supercoach teams today by saying you should retain Nathan Fife. But it'll get better next week. Thanks, Howie.
I'm really looking forward to the next segment, Duke, because normally it's the Chu and Wolf show. I'm not sure, though, given the growing and burgeoning reputation of the Chewer, whether he's moved past the Wolf and just does it on his own. I don't know. I'm not sure if he's outgrown the Wolf.
Very good point you make. His own byline, his own photo, his own blog with
his photo, everything.
thousands of hits, and he's just squeezed his way into the front row tonight too. I noticed at Etihad Stadium, the True Man getting right ahead of himself.
There it is, another startling edition of the Chu and Wolf show that just, as I said, you got a stat sheet, everyone can get them, but it's what you do with them once you get them, to be able to read between the line and tell the story. And once again, that's what Chu has done with some help from me.
Speaking of telling a story, Jim, can you just straighten things out there, please?
What Chua does is how the Chu and Wolf show works is in the previous break they work out what the 5 stats are. So
Yep.
Gary knows them already.
I know it.
And he frames the story around it, then asks the Chua who confirms a stat he already knows.
To make him think that
There
he
we
looks
are.
good, yeah.
Is that how it works?
That
Correct.
is not correct
That
in
is
any
100%.
way. I say to Chua, listen, Chua, we've only got a short amount of time. This is how I'm reading the game. I know you won't have time to get the stats out now, but I'll just ask you the questions when the show starts.
No.
And
It's
that's
more
how it works.
like you go, Chewer, how can I make myself look the best in this next break? What are the key stats?
So,
All right,
Chua,
and I'll set it up with
let
a
me
statement.
tell you what you've been
Pretty much
exposed to here.
Yes.
If this is what's called professional jealousy.
Thanks, Gary.
All right?
Yep.
So what I'm saying to you is keep your head up, don't indulge, thrust your chest out and keep serving up the quality stuff that we have been for a year and a half now.
Be
That's
humble.
why you've now got your own photo.
Thanks, Gary. Be humble. Is that the
Well,
key?
no, humility's not our strong suit, but just don't get indulge in that stuff.
Just try and ease your way away from the sheriff's badge of the Wolf. That's that's what I'd be doing if I were you, Chu. As we get down to the boundary and Howie's down there thanks to Karcher, high pressure cleaners.